Okay, y'all, let's talk about employees or persons who process accounts payable, right? So in accounts payable, you have an approved vendor list. If you are an entrepreneur, you want to get on every company's approved vendor list, okay? So that when they are looking to buy supplies and things like that, you are on that list. So you are more likely than any other, person or vendor to fulfill this request, whether it's supplies, whether it's staffing, special projects, events, So you want to be on that approved vendor list, right? So sometimes accounts payable gets cute and they decide, you know what, the company doesn't have this particular kind of vendor. So I'm going to start up this company. I'm going to put my husband as the CEO and my kids as the board members, and I'm going to make my mama the chairman. This is a true story. Follow me. Okay, so if, let's say, Catherine is doing accounts payable, right? Cat Mama is doing the accounts payable, okay? And she's getting the invoices from her husband, okay? He's CEO of the company and her mom is chairman of the board. So they have not been approved on the approved vendor list, but she's paying invoices left and right. And she also knows, because she's in accounts payable, that if the amount of the invoice is not above $500, you don't have to double check, okay? Now, telltale sign to catch Cat Mama in this scheme is that if you work with her on a team, you always want to double check that approved vendor list against everybody. You're also going to notice on the bottom of that list, it'll say as of. So if it's December, you want a list that's been updated fairly recently. You do not want a list that is as of 2017, as of the year 2000. If you have an approved vendor list that is that old, you got some serious problems within that company. And if I was you, I would update my resume and I'd be looking for me another accounts payable position, because heads are going to roll there and you want to save your neck, okay? There's some fool-la-la happening and you don't want to get caught up. Don't be collateral damage to what's going on. I just see 2 police cruisers and ain't no restaurant over here. I was like, I know if I see some popo, there's some good vittles and good donuts and coffee over here. But I don't know what they doing. I'm minding my own business. Okay, so we have an understanding on the approved vendors list. Another red flag: if you're working with the accounts payable supervisor and she does not want you to use that approved vendor list, strike one. Number 2, she's always the first one to get into the department and she's the last one to get into the department. And nobody knows how to find nothing but her in the department. And the number 3 red flag is she don't never miss work. She ain't taken a vacation in years. She don't take no PTO days. She don't work half days. Nobody gets to sit in her desk because she is always in the office. Always. That is a major red flag. She is doing that to make sure that nobody catches on to what she's been doing. And a lot of times they're able to get thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars from the company before the company is audited. And usually the company is audited by a federal agency or something like that. They just come up, because their business license, blah, blah, blah. and that's the way it's caught. But if you have the head of the accounts payable who never goes off from work, never takes a PTO day, hasn't taken a vacation, you're in trouble. And that's all I got to say on that. Talk to y'all later. Bye.